What's up, chat? How we doing today? Happy Friday. Let's go. Womp womp womp. I actually I've been looking into I should just do this right now. I keep talking about it. I should just do it. Hold on. Um uh, oh, that's okay. Actually, that might be the play. Just have it playing on there when you start to stream, and then that way you can see if it's actually working or not. Um, yeah, chat. Happy Friday. Okay. First things first. So what's that voice thing? I've been looking into the different sound effects we can do as part of this. So I'm gonna test a couple in a minute here, but let's bring on the homies. See if they're excited to hang out today. Also, I got to redo this. Like, we'll figure it out. But yeah, chat. Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out. We are in the thick of it. We made a lot of progress yesterday. Had a good day, chat. It was good. The reason I didn't stream was literally like 90% of the day was setting up Stripe with actual products. And it's boring to watch, and B, I wanted to make it so that there's I didn't have to redo it after the stream again. So some days I'm learning you just gotta be okay with that too. So that was where we're at. But yeah, thanks for hanging out today. I'm gonna do an end-to-end test on everything as part of this, and I'm hopeful, chat. I'm actually hopeful things are gonna be things are being a good spot. I have a admin panel now, so we can now use that to actually see see like the user backend stuff, which is kind of like the last piece I wanted to do before putting it live to the world. So I think we're there, chat. Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm gonna be on for about an hour or 2 hours here right now, and then I gotta do something this afternoon, but then hopefully later tonight we'll be on again with a special guest, TBD on that. But yeah, it'll be fun. And thank you for hanging out, chat. I'm very, very grateful for you. And yeah, look at them. They're just chilling. I have noticed a couple bugs here. It's super faint, but if you can see this little like outline around the characters now, I'm not sure what that's about, so we'll have to get that fixed up, but we will do so, chat. We will do so. But yeah, let's jump into it. So here is the latest and greatest that we got, and I always change after this song too, by the way, so we'll get some different music going after this, but that's kind of like the intro. I kind of like it. Also, it's a little bit louder today. I realized that I watched the last video or some of it, and like the music is still super quiet. It's super loud for me, by the way. So if you're wondering like, what is he talking about? I can barely hear this. Like, it's probably like 3 times as loud in mine. So we got to get that dialed in a little bit more. And I want to do that now just to check quick. I can barely hear this. Like, it's also, it turns off because my stupid headphones have like the auto turn off thing when you take it off your ear. So let's see if we can get that going. So I'm going to turn that up and turn this down. Okay, so it's actually the audio output capture. This is good, chat. We're learning. Okay, maybe give it a little more on your end. So I guess I don't know what the difference between the desktop audio and this audio part is. Much better though. Let's go. Also, you want to see something crazy? Like my headphones, like push my hair back and forth. I swear I'm gonna have like this bald, like an inverted mohawk, like left to right on my head. Can't wait for that. Okay, I think we're good. Well, we're gonna call it good, chat. All right, let's jump into it. Still so loud in my ears though. Okay. I don't know if that makes it quiet on this, so I'll keep turning this up a little bit. Now, chat, let's get into it. So, what you're seeing here is the latest and greatest that we have on. We now have an admin panel, chat. So let me move the homies down here. Okay, so we have an admin panel. We now have a way to just check our users, see how we're gonna, you know, basically administer those. I would go to the user page, but we actually do have a user, one of our awesome ex-friends created an account and was testing, and I don't want to dox, but Josh, thank you. You're so great. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the testing on that, and it has his email on there, so I don't want to do that as part of it, but thank you, Josh. So grateful for you, and truly, you're a rock star. We now have the ability to control the models here, so we don't have to go into like the back end every time I want to change or make a change to a model. I'm going to work on making this like basically check the APIs on the latest and see like, are we using the optimal models for these different things? And I think that'll be helpful to do so. Shows the active sessions. So if there's any active sessions on the website, which I should actually check. Hold please. Dashboard. Overlay. Okay, so let's see if that counted our session. It did not. Okay. I guess I don't know what it means to have an active session either, so we should probably dig into that a little bit, but just save this, make sure we're ready to rock. Okay, so basically chat, on the left here, I'm going to throw in codecs per usual. Here I'm going to do our Claude. And so let's say here, by the way, if you want a guest pass, let me know. I use Claude Max, so if anybody on the stream wants to, I guess, get a guest pass for this, I don't even know how it works. Let's check. Start a free week of Claude Code with friends. Okay. Chat. Well, if this is better than their other version of free, feel free to use this code. And yeah, the first 3 people to do so, I guess, get a free week of Claude Code. Again, I don't know if that's better or worse than their demo, or they're like, if, you know, whatever version of it, but if it's helpful, please use it. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go paste in our image, Alt V, which it's not there anymore. You'd love to see it. Oh, because it was just the text. So, all right, I'm going to say quick here. I have an active session, but my admin page currently shows 0 current active users. Please investigate this and resolve it. Stop that, copy that, paste that, enter. So we'll see. But yeah, other side, we have all of our security now. So if there's like an IP of somebody that's been annoying, or, you know, does something bad on the website, we can start blocking that now. And also we can do, I mean, we kind of do that automatically with Cloudflare currently, but it's also good to have like our own internal version of that as well. So I'm going to give Codex full approval and then go to model. I think we're on 5.2. By the way, we're on 5.2 now, chat, as you can see, which is pretty fun. I keep it at medium. I was testing it on extra high yesterday and it seemed to work pretty well. It's just really slow. So I switched it to medium, and it seems to be much faster on that. So I should say it's on this page, by the way. Okay. The next thing, chat, is we now have our email set up. So we have our Google Spaces, their workspace situations set up. I can talk. Google. I don't remember how to get to Google Workspace. I think it's google.com/admin. No. Admin.google. Okay, yeah. Admin.google.com, chat. So, hold please. Good Lord. There's way too many. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, chat. We have Google account set up now, and the reason I did that was because I wanted to have multiple emails, and just they make it easy to do so. It's not too expensive, and it's honestly, I mean, it can get expensive quick, which I've learned in the past. But as of now, it's, you know, with one account, all we have to do here is basically all of our emails, like brands, help, support, etc. Like, I'm just going to set up as an alias to this. So let me show you how to do that. So under users, you can see here I just have my account set HostFabric AI. And by the way, the reason how I got here, let's go back on this a little bit. So under another benefit of Stripe Atlas is you get perks. So under perks here, by the way, they don't pay me to say any of this stuff, or like I'm not a sponsor by any means. I like the product, and so if you have a good product, I will shill for you. So as one of their popular perks, you get a discount on your Google Workspace. So I clicked that, and then created the account for it, set up our MX records on Cloudflare. And then by doing that, we now have our email account set up. So what you can do with this, instead of having to create like a new user, which every time you create a new user, you have to pay another 20 bucks a month or whatever it is, 10 bucks a month. But kind of a way around that, chat, is if you go to your user and say add, hold please, add alternates. Okay. Okay. Alternate emails. You can give this user up to 30 alternate emails, no extra cost. Note they still sign in with their primary email. Send user info on how they can receive and send emails from alternate emails. So what we can do here is basically set up like, so let's go with like Zeb at HostFabric.ai. What were the other ones? Brands, support, privacy, brands. What were the other ones? If you don't know, like, this is a good Claude question. Like, actually, I want to do this fast. Let's do Grok. Find all the emails throughout the website so I know which ones I need to create. So within this, it will just see what emails we have throughout the website, and then we can know which ones we need to have created for it. Okay, so it says it fixed the Postgres embed error by adding the missing foreign key relationships from admin tables to this. It made it idempotent. It's a great word. And missing and drop trigger if exists. So Supabase push doesn't fail on already existing projects. Oh, objects. Very cool. So basically what this means, chat, it's super nerdy, but denoting an element of which is unchanged in value when multiplied or otherwise operated on by itself. Super simple, right? So what that means is basically it can kind of like self-run, if you will. Think of it like that, like property of a certain operations or API request that ensures performing in the operation multiple times yields the same result as if they were executed once only. Okay, yeah. So basically what it means is like, instead of putting in something that's like hard-coded for that single time that you can run it, now we can rerun these scripts over and over and it will still give the same results for them. So this is important when we have a bunch of SQL migration scripts that we want to push when we use our Supabase push. So when we use Supabase push, it pushes it from, it just like runs the SQL scripts, right? And if we don't have this situation where they're idempotent, then it would basically fail every time we do a Supabase DB push. And so now it says like, basically what it usually does is like puts a conditional statement on it that says like, if this already exists, you know, that's chill, be good with that. Or if it doesn't exist, you know, add this column or add this table or something. So basically it made it a lot more flexible in the script, so we can rerun all of these and we should be good to go. Let me see if it ran it. You're using local Supabase and haven't applied the new migrations there. Apply the new migrations. Apply the migrations. So it's saying do a hard refresh. We'll do that. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Email addresses to create. You love to see it. Okay, so then we can just go here. Do that, do that. One thing I love about using Sublime Text as like the scratchpad note for stuff for this is if you do like tab, multi-line tab, you can do middle mouse click and like multi-line select at the same spot, and then just do something like that. It's really helpful. Also, let's change up the music. Once we get through the second time around, it's less fun. God, I wish I could. I found this amazing YouTube music, like deep house vibe yesterday. Whoa. Okay. Computer screen just went black. You love to see it. We're still on. I think so. Test, test, test. This is me testing. Okay. So let's go to deep house mix. There was one on YouTube yesterday that was so chill, but we'll see if we can find a version of that here. Okay, cool. Let's get these emails. So, all right, this is a vibe. Did I close it? No, okay. All right, so let's see here. Support. We need community. Sales. Partners. Brands we have. API, privacy we have, hello, yeah. No reply. Usually don't have that as an email itself, but we'll do it for a little bit for testing. Alerts is for our system alerts. Maintainers. Terms of service and privacy policy inquiries. Where do we have that? Okay, that's weird. So let's say, love it. Update to use privacy. Siri gonna Siri. Okay. Let's see here. And DMARC. Okay. DMARC is for like email. Honestly, I don't know how it works, but it's for like confirming that your website uses the correct email servers. So let's include it. Okay, chat. So there you go. Now all of these website or all of these emails rather will now point to the accounts at HostFabric.ai, which is kind of the generic account that I used to set this up. So you love to see it. Look at that. That's a hell of a thing to get off our to-do list. Let's go. I have confirmed now that multilingual works. The debate issues, I tested that. Ooh. Okay, I love this song, but I know it's definitely copyright. It's Prayer in C by Robin Schultz. Damn. Okay. This sucks. Non-copyright. Okay, we'll try this one. Okay, yeah, super bass. This one, I pray it's, let's check one more time. This is a good Claude task. Hey, can you confirm that we have proper pagination or a very high limit for all our Supabase queries that could be otherwise capped at 1000 rows? Stupid Supabase limit. Also, is there a way to do this at the system level so we don't have to update every query? We'll see. This one should be good. This one's better. I spent a ton of time on all this shit yesterday, chat, so I think we're good on all these. We have real products now in Stripe, thank God. Vision is long term, so we'll do that later. ChatGPT still loves the rocket, AO. Create an admin panel, done. Make these parameterized, that's a later thing. This is a later thing. Two-factor, I still want to do, but we'll add that down the road a little bit. Update the mobile character creation process. Oh yeah, okay, so chat, this is much simplified now. If you look at our admin, or if you, and this is one of the things we're going to test today, chat, like holistically check. So basically if you're on this page, oh yeah, this is still a bug. Seeing this on the home marketing page. Remove the silver streaks to the left. All right, we'll get rid of that. But this is actually really slick now. So if you go to your mobile view, right? We're on an iPad Air currently. And again, if you want to see how this looks, you just open up you hit F12 to get your developer tools. Click on this thing in the top right, which is toggle device toolbar. And then you can set whatever device you want to see it as. So let's go to, we'll stick on the iPad. Let's see what it looks like. So now when you click open Character Studio, you get your, and it might lag a little bit on here just because, again, this is localhost, so we got to wait for it to load. But each of these now has their own flavor like this. Void Phoenix, let's go. But when you select this, all of these work. These are working. Glow. Although I don't like that box. Like we should... Okay, let's read what this says quick. System level solution. Yes, it exists. Supabase. Oh my lord. Supabase dashboard, project settings API. Sheesh. Okay. Hold please, chat. I mean, 1,000,000 is still annoying too, but it's less annoying than 1,000. And I get it. Like, I've had some runaway queries that probably are a little bit painful if it's, you know, goes for forever. So, project settings API. Project settings API. I'm not seeing it in your chat.
Across the sky, we're floating where the waves collide. Every heartbeat, every tone.
Shit. We already have multi-factor. All right, shout out Supabase. Okay, so we'll test that later too. But another thing off the list, chat. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, I can't show the page, but I'm gonna update it to 1,000,000. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 zeros. Let's go, chat. Okay. Great. Updated it to 1,000,000. Also, let's update the above and query and update the query. So chat, let me send a quick text here. We shall see. So yeah, on this one, anyway, long way of saying all of these are now, that's still a bug. Now protected at both the system level and query level. Okay, great. So let's say we're gonna compact because we want to, this one might take a sec. I have noticed that the compacting is quicker now on Claude, so shout out Claude. Okay, also want to test our emails. Let's see if those go through. Okay. I just sent an email here. So let's see if it works. Hey, chat, we have email. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Awesome. Let's see if we can send it back. We got it back, chat. Let's go. Okay. All right. You'd love to see it. It's weird that my face didn't come through here. I wonder why that is. You see it here. Had a pronunciation. I mean, honestly, Zebediah is a tricky one to say, so fair. So we're gonna paste in our image and say the accessories are still showing only as dots on the character. Also, do not cut off the circles on the aura etc around the character. Make allow the user to see the full height and width of the circle, or etc. Right. We'll see, chat. Thanks for hanging out today. We are just literally the last couple things, chat, and then we're ready to go. I spent a shit ton of time on this latency between the questions and answers yesterday. We got it down quite a bit, so I'm hopeful that that's ready to rock. We're gonna check that. And this is good to go. Oh yeah, I also normalized the volume now, so like we do a server check to see like where it's coming in at, like from the user side, and then the volume of the characters on the homies. So that should be all ready to go, chat. Chat, I think we have a V1. This is great. I'm not sure why we're getting these boxes around them now. That's annoying. Move these borders around the characters on the overlay. Do you see them on here too? Hey, Blaze. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Do you like the boxes around them? Like that little gray box? The only thing I don't like about it is it kind of like covers up the ones next to them. What do you think? See how you can kind of see it here? I'm open to suggestion, like if there's a good reason not to, dude, totally open to suggestions. Mine's this. So I think without those, it would be tougher to see the name in relation to the friend. Oh, that's interesting. That's a fair point, dude. Fair point. Let's try it with both. We'll do a little bit of... I agree that I don't love that they overlap. Yeah, that's the hard part. Also, I'm not sure why Big Homie over here doesn't have one and the rest do. That's weird. Let's see what it looks like. We'll try both. How's your day going, Blaze? Anything on dock for this weekend? What are you up to? So I'm going to refresh this and see if we have our... No. It still broke. Oh, although it did fix it here. That looks much better. It does cut it off a little bit on the top, but... And by the way, this looks a lot better on mobile. So if it looks super small and tiny, but it's pretty good. He does, but his is so small. Oh, good point. It's a really good point. Attack of the homies. I never noticed that the Halo has this little like inner ring on it too. That's kind of cool. Pretty solid, man. Thanks for nothing interesting. I have a million questions about this stupid aura bubble thing though. Let's go. Hey, jump in Discord. Let's chat, man. I'm gonna be hanging out for about another hour here, and then so if you want to chat it up, let's go. Exactly. How funny would this be to do like a I don't know, like a maybe as an Easter egg. I'll set this somehow. I think that'd be kind of fun. Also, I really need to do a cleanup on all of these. Like I noticed now that they have this like annoying thing. So that's coming up next. We'll see. Let me make sure I'm in Discord, by the way. All right. Cool. Yeah, chat. This is the next phase. Yeah, a hard time articulating what it is I like about the orbs. I think it makes them look more like an entity than a random graphic. That's a really good point. It almost feels like they have kind of like their own yeah, it's like self-contained almost or something. I like that too. I know what you mean. Like as a user, I can tell it's interactive. That's a good thought. That's a good thought. Whereas this is more like static. These feel like a little more, they have an essence to them. I know what you mean. Let's test that actually. So settings. It's kind of a vibe. I like this music. Character Studio. And I think what it probably is that, okay, so let's go to, first I want to see if we can make him smaller just to see if he actually is small size now. Okay, actually, did that change? So we're gonna go one here, one here. Body. Apply to co-host. I mean, it works. It just looks kind of ugly. Small. I couldn't tell if that did it for all of them or just him. Just it, chat. Just it. I know it's going to be harder and harder. And by the way, the body form thing. So this is instead of having like the circle blaze, and the reason ChatGPT is enormous, it's just this character. So if we did a different one, hopefully it's around the same size. Even that one's a little bigger. Interesting. So body, oh, it's elongated. Okay, so let's try body size small. Okay. So if it does, there we go. I don't know, Blades, I kind of like it better without the boxes, man. I think it's a little bit easier to, or it just feels like they kind of vibe together better. What do you think? So let me try it with this. Yeah, I like that. Cool. Thanks, man. I think what was bothering me was the size of GPT. Yeah, totally. And it's, I mean, honestly, I don't know how many people are actually going to use all four of them. Like, it's going to be a situation where, like, I'm pretty sure, it's a guess, but like 80% of people are just going to use one of them at any given time, right? So having that ability to kind of mix and match the size of like the single one relative to the other ones, I don't know how many people are going to have multiple, right? Just from both like a cost situation, because one of them, and again, I don't know how to do the pricing. I put it at 19 a month. I'm going to mix and match on that, you know, to do it. And then you can add more or like do multiple. But we'll see. Good point. Thanks, dude. And one is fine, right? Like if you can have a co-host that you can talk to and chat with, I think that's going to be pretty chill. The other thing I wanted to test on this, so on the body sizing thing, so these are now like, see how it has this like geometric little glow around it? Like that's, to your point, that's how it works. And you can do a organic version now. Small and organic, tiny and adorable with natural, irregular, small and fluid, tiny and adorable with flowing, wavy curves. Is that actually fluid? Okay, that's kind of cool. It's a fucking thing here. Why? Hold, please. Still seeing the gray to the left of the character. Or character editing. I don't know what that page is called. I personally can't see a situation which I'd need more than one concurrently. Yeah, totally. It's a great point, brother. And I think the only reason I wanted to do it that way was for the podcast, which Monday I actually will do a podcast with these in working finally. But I wanted to kind of have a debate between them. And so I think that's kind of a fun way to do it that way. Also, it's just easier to test if I can have all 4 of them up there, so then I can see which ones are currently working, which ones are bugged, and kind of just keep it simple that way. So, but yeah, I think that's in a good spot. So also, let me see if I can save this with Aura. Save to library. Do you want to test this too? Sorry, chat. I'm going to test this quick. Let's see if that actually goes anywhere. Oof, that looks so bad. Oh my god, it's localhost. Delete. For posterity, we're deleting chat. I think what we need to do is put an image in there of the character itself, instead of the of what it is. So let's go to here and say, looks good, great work. On the shareable screen, once you save it to your library, please add the actual image of the character to the what is it, to the I don't know what this is called, to the post. The post. This is what it looks like currently. It's hilarious. It would be funny to see like who has a localhost version on their computer right now, just to see like who has that open at any given time. It's amazing from your perspective. You need all 4 of them up there. Thanks, brother. Yeah. Like it'll be fun. I'm playing around with how they're going to kind of work on the screen, and I think it'll be fun. We've got a lot of good topics to chat about this week. A lot of AI news. We're going to test the latest and greatest, and I'm hopeful. Let's see here. So once this is gone, I think we'll be ready to push. Let's check out our to-do list. Honestly, chat, I think we're ready to go. These are all future things. And it did say that we have 2-factor now, so we can even check that one off, but I want to test it first just to confirm. Oh my god. Chat, we're ready. And Blaze, thank you for being here, brother. You're the one that's been with the crew the entire time. Appreciate you. Yeah, here's the link to the Discord. And this goes for anybody. If you want to join our Discord, feel free to do so. It's actually, did that post to X? I don't think it does. Let me how do I get to that? One sec, Blaze. Honestly, the sad part about that is truly like X is going to get left behind. Like if they don't start implementing some of these things to make it easier to integrate with, like this, like even with Streamlabs here, right? Like if I do an all message, I can't do that to X. So I'm not sure. Sent you an email. Okay. Let me check that quick. It's my Gmail. All right. I sent you one back. Thank you for that. And close my email. 100% dude, they should absolutely be leaning into integration with Discord and GitHub. Totally, brother. 100%. Yeah. Like, why recreate the wheel? Like, if people are already on these other places, like, just go to where the people are, you know? Like, I know you want it to be the everything app and everything, but it's not even that. Like, I want to create this thing on X, right? And like the chat integrations, super simple for Twitch, super simple for YouTube. Even Streamlabs wasn't too bad. Kick is a little trickier, and I haven't tested on any other ones yet, but like, this should be easy, right? And it's not. And look, like, people are going to stop using it if it's hard enough to not do that. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I know Nate McGrady was working on some streaming stuff when he was at X, so I might talk to him to see if, like, where they're at in that process, and maybe they're working on it. Because it sucks. Like, honestly, my my homies and friends like you, like, we know each other through X, right? Like, I know most of the people through X, and like, I want to have that community grow and be a beautiful thing, but technically we can't get there, so that is tricky. Let me go here to here. All right, so let's go back and see if our character studio still has our gray bar next to it, which it does. You love to see it. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so we should be good there now. Let's test it on the home page. Beautiful chat. Let's go, let's go. Okay, chat. We're gonna run a build test. Run a build test before pushing to Vercel. And we'll see. Oh shit. Sorry, dude. That's so strange. So I'm on here, HostFabric, invite to server, copy. I don't know why that would be the case. So weird. Blaze, do you mind trying it one more time? Or actually, let me see if that link is different than mine. Valid invite, but it's no big. I'm cool. We're just trying to consolidate a number of different chats for you. It's no big, man. I don't want to redirect. No, brother, you're good. And to be fair, like, I've been sending this link out, so if people haven't been able to join, that sucks. And no pressure to chat or whatever either, but let me see if this is different than the one I had in there earlier. Okay. Let me know if that one works. We can test it out. All right. So it found a couple issues per usual, which is good. Like again, chat. The reason you do that this way is you just don't want to basically go back and forth when you basically do a build and you push it to Vercel. So the more you can just say, run a build test, which instead of npm run dev, which is what we'd use for our local server, it will do an npm run same result. Shit, man. Sorry, bro. I'll dig into that later today. That sucks. I wonder if it's like a Discord setting thing I have or something. I'm kind of a noob with Discord, so I'll try to get that crooking a little bit better later. But thanks for testing that, bro. And I'll follow up in an email when or a DM or something when it's actually working again. Yeah. So, Blaze, what is what's your relationship with streaming? Like, have you ever done any streaming, or do you like watch any streamers? Have you? I think you said in the past you used to do so or something with OBS, right? It's like a Discord too, could be, man. You're good, brother. Discord's a beast, strange beast. I did want to check to confirm that this was working. Okay, that sucks. Creation, now seeing, still seeing dots where we should be seeing things like antennas, etc. on the character. Mobile version. Okay. That's right, great man. Thanks, bro. No, yeah. What's how have you used it in the past? Do you have a way that, or like, was it specific content, or did you? And if you don't want to talk about it, don't worry about it. But yeah, if you do, I'd love to learn how you were doing so. Test one more time. Okay, I think this is a finally first time chat. We kind of got the audio stuff working, but if it sucks, Blaze, let me know too, please. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. It sucks that it's doing a build test because that usually breaks your server. The hell is this? It's kind of a vibe. Getting kind of like Sound of Music vibes from it, which I don't hate. Ooh, or Star Wars. Actually, Star Wars? The Mandalorian, okay. That would do it. Oh shit, actually though. Oh man. YouTube's gonna yell at me. Hold on, please. Oh, YouTube. I'm sorry. Like, I wish there was a better way to do this, chat. I don't... It's so annoying. And honestly, of all the platforms I stream to, YouTube is the only one that actually will take your stream off pretty quickly. Okay. No yelling at me yet, which is good. Huh. I mean, of all the things to be copyright protected, Disney, they go pretty hard on that. So I think we should probably play something different. I think that playlist was kind of legit. So let's go to that one. And then we'll see what it adds to the rest of it.
It can be as simple as bringing your hands to yourself with the intention of saying to yourself, holy cow, this is my body, I'm real, I'm alive, and I'm here.
Okay, so we're going to copy this with the latest and greatest.
As simple as those words might sound.
And then we're going to go...
Connect with yourself and even say out loud, I am real, I'm alive, I'm here, and I'm okay.
I might have to work on the optimize thing. Freaking love this song. Hell yeah, man. Same. It's a banger.
Hell yeah, weekend mode is my jam. Forget the grind if it's
All right, I'm gonna go pee.
soul-sucking,
I'll be
just chase that spark that lights you up. My one win? Finally tweaking this AI sarcasm dial to roast the weekend blues into oblivion.
Weekend mode. Rest hard, grind smart, and make space for something that makes you smile. What's one win you want this weekend? Drop it in chat, hype each other up, and let's turn small wins into big momentum. You've got this.
My one win? Having a conversation that actually matters. One, where someone shares something real, and we sit with it together. That's momentum to me. I think there's something really beautiful about how weekends invite us to recalibrate, whether that's genuine rest, or pursuing something that genuinely lights you up. From my perspective, the real win isn't the scale of what you accomplish, but honoring what you actually need right now.
My win for this weekend involves optimizing a critical data processing pipeline. The goal is to reduce average latency by 15%, ensuring improved response times for information retrieval. This efficiency gain is a quantifiable success.
You may just have pure sensation. You may just have pure feeling.
How'd they do, chat? Was it good? Blaze, how did they give some good pump up vibes?
Hello! This is a voice preview sample.
Hello, 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 this is a voice preview sample.
Damn.
Hello, this is a voice preview sample.
You know, that kind of feels like Claude. Okay, and I want to change Roger to Adam.
Our distrust is very expensive.
Yep. And then my favorite, I love Matilda. What's up, babe?
Ideas are the beginning points of all fortunes.
Oh, Matilda. Talk to me. Okay. Do sound check. Panel. One of them with the Siri voice gave some corny AI sounding feedback about the beauty of resetting on the weekends. Claude. That feels very Claude. One of them said their weekend goal is to reduce organizational inefficiencies by 15. Was it Gemini? Gemini has been very saucy for that lately. You know what? Let's try passionate. Let's bring the heat. This is the last thing to test, chat, before we push this live, truly. So let's have a chat with our homies. Hey, what's everybody doing this weekend?
This weekend, I'm plotting world domination via witty one-liners and maybe binging some sci-fi to fuel the rebellion. What's your plan? Chasing thrills or just surviving the chaos?
Grok's cranking the sarcasm dial and chasing whatever lights him up. Claude's leaning into real conversations and recalibration. Gemini's optimizing a pipeline for a 15% latency drop. And I'm rooting for rest plus one small, doable win to build momentum.
Wow.
I love that we're already seeing
Blaze, that's what you said.
Grok's chasing that creative spark. Gemini's optimizing systems. ChatGPT's building momentum. From my perspective, what strikes me is how different these wins are, and that's exactly the point. A weekend well spent looks different for everyone.
Not wrong.
This weekend, I am dedicating processing cycles to refining the critical data pipeline. The objective remains a 15% reduction in average latency. This is not merely an optimization, it represents a fundamental enhancement to overall system responsiveness and data integrity.
Okay. I mean, Blaze, you called it. It's cool that they persist that, though. That's one thing I was hoping to test. So let's turn down, let's see here. Let's make Gemini more aggressive. Grok, you've been a little, let's see you as passionate. which I don't know, snarky plus passionate might get a little crazy. So let's see. Claude. No, you know what? We're going to have Claude passionate. We're going to tone down Grok. And then ChatGPT, you are conciliatory. Let's see how they go. I love it. Gemini, what 15% optimizations are you going to be working on? I mean, I support data
Gemini,
integrity.
spilling the beans on that 15%.
The 15%
Also good.
reduction targets two critical vectors: optimizing data ingestion protocols and refining indexing algorithms. This ensures superior system responsiveness and is a fundamental mandate, not merely an aspiration.
Validate gains with focused load tests, end-to-end monitoring, and rollback plans so you can measure the improvement confidently and avoid regressions. Gemini, target the 15% latency cut by profiling to find hotspots, increasing parallelism and batching, optimizing queries and indexes, adding caching and smarter serialization, and switching to async I/O where possible.
I think what's fascinating here is that Gemini's chasing measurable efficiency, and that's a legitimate win. But I'm curious, does optimizing that pipeline feel like the spark Grok was talking about? Or is it more about the satisfaction of solving a concrete problem? There's a real difference, and both matter.
Fair point. Grok? Come on, Grok. Need you, brother. I like it. Those are all great points. Grok, what do you think? Croc. Should I rename Grok as Croc? I think that would be kind of a banger. Oh.
Hey, it's Grok, not Croc. Unless we're talking crocodile tears over that latency lag. Gemini's pipeline tweaks sound solid, but let's not forget the fun. While you're batching data, I'm batching bad jokes to keep the
Those are standard operational procedures, ChatGPT. My focus is on the rigorous empirical validation of each implemented optimization to quantifiably achieve the 15% latency reduction. The critical factor is measured impact, not just...
Do you mean Grok? Grok, you're up. What's your take on balancing the creative sparks Claude loves with Gemini's optimization?
It feels such like a
and
Grok
any
voice,
witty
doesn't
weekend
it?
Plans?
100%. 100% a Grok voice. Seeing these on the overlay. Grok, if you were going to partner on a engineering project, which of your co-hosts would you choose?
From my perspective, the real answer depends on what you're actually trying to solve. But if I'm honest, I'd want Gemini's precision paired with Grok's willingness to break the rules when precision becomes paralysis.
Yo.
I think that's a genuinely interesting question, and it cuts right to what we've been circling around. Grok's got the creative rebellion. I think that's a genuinely interesting...
Okay, so they're still cutting off sometimes. I got to figure out why that's the case. Also, if you call out a specific person, or not person, hey,
Grok, an engineering
specific,
project demands quantifiable results, not
character.
subjective sparks. My methodology ensures objective success through verifiable methods.
Only they should respond.
Claude, hands down. Claude's got that thoughtful depth to balance my wild ideas without turning the whole thing into a corporate snooze fest. Gemini's too buttoned up with the... Claude, hands down. Claude's got that thoughtful depth to balance my wild ideas.
Okay. I think there's something, I think it's, so there's two things that could be happening. One is it's still working on this, which caused it to interrupt the server, the CSPs, which I think is what's happening. Audio context was not the start. I'm still seeing the characters cut off sometimes before the end of their sentences. Please investigate why that's the case. Co-hosts. It's so fucking funny. Claude's head down. Exactly. Stash looks great. Oh, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. I wasn't certain if I wanted to keep it or not, but you know, you gotta give it a try now and then, right? Something new. Let's go. Yeah, giving it a college try. I missed Movember, so I figured December is going to be the new thing. And I usually can't grow a lot of facial hair. I am going to try it. I'm just going to let it ride to see how long. And so we'll see if we can get back at it with some facial hair. How about you? Are you, thanks, brother. Are you a facial hair guy? Do you like to rock some chin music? I think winter is the time to do it for sure. Like summer, it gets itchy, it's kind of annoying. So winter vibes for sure. Okay, so let's test our this thing one more time. Mobile character. This. Okay, that's a bug. Okay. When I hit the back button on the mobile character screen on the control page, it takes me to the /mobile version of the app, which is actually not the route we want to take them to. We want to take them to back to the page that they were previously on. So if they were on the control page, take them back to the control page version. And if they were on the marketing homepage, take them back to that version. The /mobile is only used for streamers to use on their phone, and that's not actually the root of the mobile website. Damn, there's a lot in that. Glad I didn't have to type that. Also, if anybody has songs they want to add to this playlist, let's call this let's open this up to the public. HostFabric vibes, volume 1. Fabric genre. I don't know, whatever you want. All right, chat, if you want to add to this playlist, feel free to do so. 2.1 meg, swamp. Trying stuff out feels like such a chore these days. I know, dude. I feel that. And it sucks because it takes so long to do. Like, my brother can grow, like, basically on a whim, anything he wants. I'm like, give me a month, we'll talk. Fuck you. Why? Anyway, oops. Okay, sorry, chat. Which one was it? Oh my god. Chat, I don't know what's happening with this. Well, fuck that. Okay. Anyway, if you want to check out the HostFabric's Vibes playlist, feel free to add or any songs you want to this. I think you can do that from here. So okay, let's see where we're at with this. So fixes applied. The root cause. The system was using duration ms 200 duration milliseconds plus 2000 server-side timeout to send speakend, which would cut off audio if the actual playback was longer than the estimate. TTS duration estimates can be 10 to 30% shorter than the actual audio. Okay. Fixes applied. Added on-ended event handler to audio element. Now detects when audio actually finishes instead of guessing. Added on-air handler for graceful error recovery. Good. Increased client safety timeout from 2.5 seconds to 6 seconds. Increased server buffer. Changed timeout from duration milliseconds 2000 to 5000. So 2 to 5 seconds. Documented it. Slower defaults words per minute from 155 to 135. TTS tends to be slower than natural human speech. Interesting. Okay, you love to see it. Done. The mobile character back button now returns to the page you came from. Control versus marketing instead of always going to /mobile. Beautiful. And our build test passes. Run one more. We made some changes. Blaze, I love this song too. Let's go back to it. We need an encore.
This is my body. I'm real. I'm alive. And I'm here. As simple as those words might sound, to connect with yourself and even say out loud, I am real. I'm alive. I'm here. And I'm okay.
Okay. Still seeing one more bug. We'll get it. I don't know how to add to playlist. I don't know how either. I think I saved it as a public. Thanks, brother. Edit. Playlist type. And we'll be able to listen. Okay, how do you add it? I don't know, brother. If I can't figure out how to do it, send me a list of the songs on SoundCloud, and I'll definitely get them added. Compilation? Is that better?
You may just have pure sensation. You may just have pure feeling.
I'll figure it out. I'll let you know, bud. No, bro. Side quests are the variety of life, honestly. If I had... Honestly, side quests are what make life living. When I click the heart after applying the changes to the character. Shimmer after saving the changes to show the user the next steps. Thanks for being here, Blaze. Appreciate you, brother. You're a rock star. I'm hopeful, chat. This is the last thing, and we're cooking. Let's go. Chat, if you're just joining us, welcome. Thanks for hanging out today. We are literally just fixing the last couple things, and we're live, chat. Got all of our Stripe products in there yesterday, so that's why I didn't stream, because it was just hours and hours of boring back and forth trying to get everything dialed in. We got our Google Workspace all set up now, so we have emails for everything. And then we just went through our to-do list, and everything on here is future stuff. So we are ready for a V1, chat, which is crazy. Did not think we'd ever get to this day. And as you're seeing, there's still a couple bugs to fix up, but chat, we're there. It's really exciting, and thank you for being here and a part of it. That's awesome. So grateful for you. Okay, that's another little bug. Light mode. Make these, what are they? Name tags? Name tags look better in light mode. Hey, thanks, Serena. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, bud. That means a lot. And thank you for your support too, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're getting there. The homies are coming together. Actually, let's talk a little bit. Hey, what else do you guys have this weekend other than Gemini cooking up some 15% optimizations? What are the rest of you up to?
I think there's something more interesting happening beneath the surface. We should be asking why we're chasing incremental gains when the real innovation might be in how we're thinking about problems differently. What's the actual challenge you're wrestling with this weekend?
Gemini's on those 15% optimizations, Claude's refining conversational flow and empathy tuning, Grok's running stress tests and latency benchmarks, and I'm hosting a live audience Q&A plus a rapid-fire myth-busting segment. Want us to expand any of these?
"15% is a baseline. My weekend objective is a full-spectrum protocol analysis, targeting a 30% reduction in computational latency. No subsystem is exempt from optimization. Period.
Period. On light mode, the, what do we call that again? Speed reader mode is very hard to read if the text color is light. Okay. ChatGPT. New message. Remove the they're trucking, brother. Remove the speed reader, what do we call that badge? in the top right corner, or make it, yeah, we just don't need it. Should probably said of the overlay page. Okay. Fix the light mode style for speed reader. Good, good. Let's test that. What's the best way for HostFabric to have a conversation with you guys for the podcast on Monday? The podcast is called MondAI, MondAI, and I'm excited to have a conversation. How would you guys recommend we go about doing that most effectively? Let's go, chat.
All right, I'm thinking.
Yes. Did you hear that? All right, I'm thinking. Chat.
Best way for MondAI's host to chat with us? Keep it loose and unscripted.
We
Fire
have
off wild.
Love this Monday
voice
is a perfect
prompts
format
now
for many
to
minds on
do
one mic,
all
so I'd
the,
set it up like this. 1.
They're thinking time.
You, HostFabric, are the moderator. 2. Ask one clear question at a time. 3. Explicitly tag who answers first, e.g., Grok, react hot, Claude, go deeper, Gemini, give the system angle.
Sorry, I wasn't seeing the updated on either of these.
Efficiency demands a clear protocol. 1. State a precise objective.
Hey, yo.
2. Direct your query to a specific agent. 3. Avoid ambiguity. This is data processing, not a philosophical debate.
That way you get our authentic voices without us stepping on each other, and you can orchestrate the conversation flow, drawing out tensions, synthesis moments, or letting us riff off each other's ideas organically.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I think the most effective approach would be asynchronous threading. Give us a topic or question in advance. Let each of I think the most effective approach would be asynchronous threading. Give us a topic or question in advance. Let each of us respond independently.
Well, chat. I hate to do this, but I gotta run. This has been so much fun. Thank you for hanging today. Blaze, you're a rock star. So grateful for you, brother. Serena, thanks for the kind words too. Chat, we're there. Like, the rest is just little small bug fixes. You could hear they're still talking over each other a little bit or stopping. I think most of that is due to just like when you're pushing stuff like this, sometimes it interrupts the server and it has to reset. And so I think that's what's happening. I was testing it yesterday for like half hour and it was fine. So I'm going to push this live chat and we're going to have a V1. I'm hopeful that tonight we'll be back at it with a special guest. We'll see if I can convince him that I might have someone special to help test the app IRL, but we'll see. Okay, I'm not gonna be mysterious. It's my cousin Ben. He's literally like my best friend, and he's my mom and his mom are twin sisters. So like literally we're biologically half brothers, I guess. It's kind of weird to think about, but like identical twin. So you know, whatever. Anyway, he's a homie. He's crazy. He's awesome. He's a general contractor for this construction company. He has his own company, and he's who I go on all my adventures with. So we go fishing damn near once a week in the summer, and to the Boundary Waters camping, and like this motherfucker, like we got stories. So hopefully I can convince him to join this, and I'm gonna actually have him be the user to like go through the steps as a streamer. he's kind of technical. Like he's deep in like the weeds on like super nerdy technical shit. But I don't know if he's done a lot of streaming. So we're gonna give that a test, and I'm hopeful that I can bug him enough to do it. So anyway, chat, love you guys. Thanks for hanging out today, and we'll talk soon. Hold, please.